Okay, everybody, moving along here this morning. On to something good with our dear Amy Paffrath. So we are about halfway through President Joe Biden's first 100 days, and one thing he's asked us all to do during these first 3 months is to mask up. And nurses quickly got on board with the initiative, sharing the call to action with a video plea. And in this morning's What's Good, our Amy Paffrath introduces us to the local musician who was surprised to learn that her song was chosen to accompany the inspiring images. Amy, good morning to you. Tell us all about it.
Good morning. Well, she is a Canadian songstress named Tara Beyer. She came to the U.S. and she never imagined a song that she penned would become an anthem for American unity. Well, that's exactly what happened when the Nurses for Biden campaign discovered her tune, Hero in the Sage, a melody with lyrics so specific it was practically written for this purpose.
Some things are so synchronistic, you can't ignore them. Vancouver-born songstress Tara Beyer moved to SoCal for the warmer climate.
I love the nature here. I love California. I love everything about the desert. We're by the ocean, so I go there as well.
And the entertainment biz. The Canadian musician had big dreams, but didn't expect to be welcomed to America in such a big way. This year, one of her songs was chosen to be used for the Nurses for Biden campaign.
I've always loved Joe Biden. I don't know why. I always liked him a lot. So it was kind of weird too. It was like something was aligned.
The song Hero in the Sage, used in this video to urge the public to wear masks for 100 days, appears on her first album and was written for a very specific person.
I actually wrote it for a nurse in Berlin who was a friend who was a bit down, and I know nurses have an incredible job of it's such hard work and they put their heart and labor into it, and it's just so kind of ironic that the Nurses for Biden would pick it up when I wrote it for a nurse who was a friend.
She was thinking of her friend when she decided to donate it royalty-free.
I mean, I could have asked for that, but I was just like, no. Like, these are nurses across the United States that are risking their lives for COVID in all the hospitals. Like, I'm not gonna ask for money. My job as an artist is to give back through my work. And in cases like that, that's exactly what it should be used for.
Tara is strumming along in the process of becoming an American citizen, so this collaboration was music to her ears.
It was a huge honor. I'm just so happy that it's being used and it's contributing for a higher good.
The greater good and staying connected to a higher power is very important to her.
Go to your higher power in that sense and try and find the beauty in everything.
Her latest album, Super Bloom, was inspired by the floral explosions that are synonymous with SoCal, and it has an appropriate meaning for these times.
Like, hey, we got to super bloom. We got to get over COVID. We got to, get over the obstacles. We got to, move forward and just try to be positive. And I know that's just kind of like a very cliche tone, but it's very true because it is hard to overcome. It's easy to go negative, but it's harder to go positive sometimes. Now I've got to walk away to save myself.
When you're following your heart, you'll always be in tune.
Free yourself, baby, free yourself,
Cannot get enough of her voice, and if you're like me, you want to hear more. Tara has a new single out today, Flying Saucer. It's got an out-of-this-world video to match, shot in one of her favorite places on Earth, Joshua Tree. You can check out the video on her YouTube channel. It goes live at 12 p.m. today, and her album Super Bloom is available on all platforms now.
So amazing.
Beautiful.
And free yourself. Love those lyrics, right?
Oh, you do.
Yeah.
Speaking the truth. So I want to know, how did they find her? How did the campaign find her song?
And Tara told me it was very organic. They found it through her music publisher, and it was surprising because this was on her first album, which was released in 2016. So it was a surprise for her that they chose this song, but it has such a meaningful message, and she says it's truly a perfect fit for this campaign, and she's thrilled to be part of it.
Oh, it's just beautiful. Her voice just takes you there.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Amy. So
Thank you,
lovely to have you
Amy.
on every Tuesday.